Hey guys, Sam here, Anytime Fitness personal trainer. Today I'm just going to talk about posture when lifting weights and some corrections you can do to help deal with these issues. I believe this is a very underlooked thing in weight training or lifting weights or anything, and can help resolve a lot of problems, shoulder problems, hip problems. But we're going to talk about the rib cage. So when you're lifting weights, a lot of people you see, if they're doing like any kind of rowing exercise, you see them really overextend and they're rowing like this. Or you have the opposite, people who are like this and they can't row at all. So usually the former person who's like this, they're usually younger population, always standing all the time. They're kind of in this extension kind of position. And the latter, people who are kind of like this, or people who sit at computers all day, or the older generation, are usually those type of people. But it can be either way. So either one of those situations is not ideal for lifting weights, because if you're like this, your spine is kind of flat, and your shoulder blade, your scapula, your shoulder blade is a curved bone, so it needs to kind of have room for it to glide on your back. So if you're like this, you really have nowhere to go. Same kind of thing, if you're too hunched, your shoulder can't even move on your back because you can't get it back on your thorax, if you will. So some corrections for that. For the people who are in very bad extension, I would work on your breathing. Breathing I would work with anybody, but especially these people who are extension sensitive. One drill I would do is go on all fours like this. I know I'm in jeans, but you can do this really anywhere. That's why I'm doing it in my living room. You can go on all fours like this. And this is called the all fours breathing. So you come here like this, you bring your elbows to your knees like this, and what you do is you breathe in, and you breathe out. And when you breathe out, you're trying to push your elbows into the ground and dome your back. You're doing the opposite of the extension. You're trying to push your stomach into your thighs, and you go breathe in, breathe out, push, and just keep doming. Keep that dome, breathe in to your mid-back, and trying to create that dome kind of shape. So that's for the extension type people. For the people who are kind of rounded over, there's a lot of options. You could use a foam roller. You could use 2 double lacrosse balls, which I'll show you right now. I have 2 lacrosse balls. This may be too severe for some people to start with, but this is what I have here right now. But like I said, you can use a regular, just a foam roller, a PVC pipe, whatever you have. So you would just you put this on the ground, and you do the opposite. You're here. And when you do this drill, you want to always breathe, okay? So you just kind of wrap your arms, and you're just kind of trying to go over and trying to do the opposite of the flexion. So you're here, you can put your arms above your head like this. You're just trying to rolling, kind of feel where it's tight. You can go all the way down from like your mid-lower back, all the way up to, you don't want to go into your neck area, but like right below your neck. So I can get into a lot of different ways, but just remember that when you're lifting weights, try to keep your ribs down. You're not trying to suck it down like this, because then you'll be hunched over, but you don't want to be flared up either. You just want to breathe out and then breathe into that. You don't want to be flexing and doing all that. So hopefully that kind of helps you guys kind of understand and just kind of try to help corrections for those issues. If you have any questions about that, about breathing, I can make another video. I probably will in the future. So you guys take care, and I'll talk to you next week. Later.